Howdy folks, I'm the OMG, and it's going to take more than a good chip shot to win this year's championship. Welcome to Secret Weapons of the Champions. Howdy folks, welcome back. Alright, we're going to go way back this time. All the way back to Silver Baby 2. Now, some of the older ones of you might even remember it. 2009, Altamont, Tennessee. The setting, the pastoral beauty of Windshake Farms Golf and Gun Club. And a fledgling Silver Baby was just about to get its second champion. After his devastating defeat at the first Silver Baby Cup, Ross Kraft Branch was consumed with a desire for the cup. And rumors started to circulate that he was going to take the cup back to Maine no matter what the cost, even if it meant bringing a ringer. When Silver Baby Cup 2 finally rolled around, Ross did indeed bring a friend. A friend that was unusually good at golf. And well, I guess you could say the rest is history. And even though his name's right here on the cup, a lot of people really don't know a thing about Josh Miller.
Josh Miller, the championship striper contender fisherman from Booth Bay Harbor region 2006. That guy is an awesome fisherman, that's all I know about him.
The ringer came to town with a carpet bag full of golf clubs and verily whipped us. It pains me to talk of it even now.
I don't know anything about Josh Miller.
He asked me at one time if I knew where the nearest Dunkin' Donuts was. I told him I could not help him there. We could find him some moonshine and some country breakfast if you like.
Josh Miller. What do I know about Josh Miller? I'm keenly aware of the fact that his name is Josh Miller.
First of all, I don't think he ever once cooked breakfast. Second of all, I don't remember him ever washing a single dish. And fourth of all, I am pretty sure that he did not even recycle.
In strides a northerner. Blue pants, tall socks. Josh Miller walks away with the cup.
I don't have to know everybody that comes to Silver Baby.
The ringer stood 6'9". He had a chest like 2 whiskey barrels and a most powerful swing.
Josh Miller, he's got the crazy eye.
Sure, he's hard to get to know. He's shy maybe. He doesn't have an email, doesn't have a Facebook, never came to another Silver Baby Cup. I mean, really, what's the big deal? But then we started digging a little deeper. Turns out, plenty of people have formulated theories about Josh Miller.
And I've put a lot of thought into this. Josh Miller is not a real person. I mean, he was real enough for those 3 or 4 days down in Tennessee, but not real like you and I watching this film are real. What I believe, you see, is that Ross Kraft Branch dreamed and believed so much that he was going to win that tournament down in Tennessee that his dreams were manifest in physical reality, that reality we viewed as Josh Miller. I have evidence for this. The evidence is, number one, Josh played unbelievably, way better than anybody played down there. Possibly as well as Ross Kraft Branch believed or dreamed that he would have played. Number two, Ross and Josh slept in the same tent together. They wore the same clothes, same type of clothes. They ate the same food, consumed the same amount of food and drink. And then further, when Josh was to host the event a year later in Maine. Nowhere to be found. It didn't exist. Ross himself hosted that event, participated in that event. No Josh anywhere. So that's my thing. I'm not sure what that character's called. That when you dream something, when you dream a person and they exist. I'm not a expert at Harry Potter. I'm not a scholar of Harry Potter, so I don't recall what that's called. But for me, that's what Josh Miller was. Rosscraft Branch, the sorcerer Rosscraft Branch's dreams made real for 3 short days in the hills of Tennessee.
I'm not sure what happened to the ringer after that fateful weekend. I did get word that there was a skirmish for the cup in Boothbay Harbor, Maine. I didn't attend. I have no recollection of it. And my having not been there, I have a hard time believing it existed at all.
A lot of people wonder where Josh is these days, but hello, Bass Pro Circuit.
Josh Miller might be Ross's best friend, and that's why he came to Silver Baby. But maybe Ross paid him to come and win for him. Maybe Ross just wanted to win so bad, and he had so much trouble the year before, you know, when he had the problem and had to call out the fatness to try to coax the ball in the hole, and it didn't work. He was thinking maybe his best friend Josh could win it for him. Like a paid fatness that actually worked.
So the first time I met Josh Miller was at the airport in Tennessee. And right off the bat, I could tell that he was a ringer. He ate like one, he drank like one, and you know what? He played like one. But you know, there's always just something fishy about Josh Miller. You know, I mean, a guy like that, no last name, Josh Miller, what kind of name is that? So, you know, I started thinking about it, and, you know, pretty much what I concluded is, I think that Josh Miller is a clone. I think that Ross, in order to increase his chances of winning the Silver Baby Cup, cloned himself and made this guy named Josh Miller. I don't know how Ross did it. He doesn't look like a guy that would be able to clone himself, but he did. And, you know, I think that, you know, he just sort of keeps him locked up somewhere when, like, you know, he's not using them. But, I don't know. It's just an idea, I guess. Hell of a nice guy, though.
So in the interest of unbiased journalism, we really wanted to obtain some actual footage of Josh Miller. After a lot of pestering, Ross finally sent us the clip you're about to watch. Now I ask you, as you're watching it, to decide for yourselves. Is Ross having this conversation with himself? Or is this the place where he keeps his clone when he's not using him? Or is this really just a drunk, disgruntled fisherman? You be the judge.
Hello all. How are you? Former champion, Josh Miller. Just, what you could almost call a fireside chat about my secrets to winning. First secret, plenty of whiskey. Second secret, cardiovascular shape, of which I believe I possess a great amount of. Shapes, if nothing else. You don't need all of this. Just enjoy yourself. You know, you're out there to have fun. We all know that winning is more fun than losing.
Yeah. So, that's Josh. That's Josh Miller, former champion. And,
good luck to you all, and God bless.
All right. Well, thank you very much. See you out there. Oh, that's pure
It's
gold.
gotta be good. Come on. That's gotta be good.
That's pure gold.
I mean, that you will not get a better lesson from me.
I may have already said too much, but let's dig deeper. If In fact, Josh Miller is a real person. There's one man, and one man alone, who would know the truth. Ross Kraft Branch.
Hey guys, let's take a walk. As for Josh, I think we'd all hope to see more of him. You know, one of the largest, most impressive members of the Silver Baby Cup family. He likes conquering things, and he's conquered Silver Baby. And I just don't know if we'll ever see him again, and it makes me sad. Really does. You all remember Josh. Josh was the ringer that I brought to Trapper at Mandy's place. And, you know, Josh is great. He was great, and I was happy for him in his championship, but for me it was just, you know, it left a hole. I mean, like a void, like I was a fake winner, like I was a false champion, like people were coming to my place to hang out and I was hosting, but it was a farce. I mean, Trapper, you know what I'm talking about, you know? You don't feel like a real winner. I had a chance to actually win once. I made the finals in the first year. I don't think I was ready then. I really don't. Back then I had 2 clubs. I had a 9-iron and a putter that John Grote had loaned me. It wasn't quite as competitive back then as it is now. Now I have 1 club. I have an adjustable iron that changes all the way from a sand wedge pitcher to a putter. So, you know, I've really I've honed my skills, and I've ditched the 2 clubs. 2 clubs is going to slow you down, people. You know, you got to have just 1. There can be only 1, and you know, I feel streamlined. I feel like a champion. I know that I'm bound for glory. I'm bound for a Silver Baby Cup championship.
Well, I don't know what to think. Manifestation of Ross's imagination? Clone gone wild? Disgruntled fisherman? Or a paid ringer? Well, until there's real evidence of this man's existence, I guess we're just gonna have to believe in this champion. Ross did. So, in closing, I would say, this champion didn't have a secret weapon. This champion was a secret weapon. But if you choose to use a weapon like this, I would warn you, be prepared to suffer the consequences. Because that emptiness inside that Ross was talking about, that may be too dear a price to pay for glory. Well, next week I'm going to give you the greatest gift, my secret weapon. Till next time, I'm the OMG. Keep practicing.
This program not sanctioned or endorsed by the governing body of SBC. Some of these techniques may be illegal, dangerous, or against the rules.